Area weather forecast. Sunshine today, high 90. Clear tonight, low 68. Mostly sunny, 92 on Saturday. The outlook for Sunday, mostly sunny, high 95. Sunny and 92 on Monday. And for Tuesday, sunshine with the high 90. Overnight low 71. Yesterday's high was 89. Currently, humidity at 77%. Winds are calm. And the pressure at 30.01. Sunshine right now. We've got 79 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiancé didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Good morning.
And a pleasant good morning to you. This is going to be a really interesting show today.
Well, it's already been interesting this morning.
Yeah. We've got sort of a panel.
Let's recap the morning.
Oh, boy.
The morning of Mike Dreeth.
I got up at 5 and just grabbed some clothes because I didn't want to wake up my wife. She didn't have to go to work today, okay?
Yeah.
So I might have put my shirt on backwards.
Might have.
Did. And inside out. Pointed to me by the news guy who kept looking curiously at me.
He's very observant.
Yes, he is.
I'm not going to lie. It looked better inside out.
Jeff Vaughn joining us here, as well as...
Thanks for joining us, Jeff. Yeah.
As Colin Dunn's here.
Hey, Colin.
Hey, glad. Is that 1L or 2?
I've been sabotaged.
I can handle this one. Would you like me to, Colin?
Oh, please.
It is 2 L's.
Yes, it is.
We didn't have that on the...
But if you want to have 1L, that's fine. He doesn't really care.
I do.
Oh, no.
Oh, what? Oh, he does
boy.
care. Oh, no, dearie me. I made
I
a
just
mistake.
noticed something.
It's 2 L's.
I just noticed something. My shoes are on the wrong feet.
Are they inside out?
And inside out.
Your socks are inside out, too, aren't they?
I thought it felt uncomfortable for some reason. So anyway, this is sort of the...
Are you
No,
going
it's just me.
to wear a rally cap later, too?
No. This
Okay.
is my radio station cap. This is the July 3rd edition of what I wear inside out or right side in, whatever.
It was a Dr. Seuss book, wasn't it?
No, it was.
Yeah,
So Jeff Vaughn's going to join us here today, and we're going to have a visit later on from the Ruritan National President, Lynn Wood, who's here. So we're going to talk to him. He's going to step in here later on, and we'll chat with him. But this is sort of the boomers versus the millennials around the table here.
It's a matchup now.
Yeah, we can.
We can
right.
take those millennials, Colin. Let's do it.
That's right.
You're the millennials. We're
Oh.
the boomers.
Shoot. Wrong again.
Oh, we are? I thought we were just old fat guys.
Well, I'll tell you, we're getting fatter because he brought food again,
Yes, he did.
and they were pretty nice.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
You're
a
so
problem.
welcome.
Got a call. Probably better take it.
Yeah. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Oh,
This is the weekend that we're celebrating our nation's independence from Great Britain.
that sounds
But I
like
wanna
Dave
remind
Rigg.
everyone, huh?
It sounds like Dave Rigg.
That's me.
All right. Well,
Hey, I
what can
wanna
we?
remind-
Yeah.
I just want to call in to remind everybody that 157 years ago today, there
He
was
was
no
he was
celebrating.
looking for a date at that time, too.
No. Listen, this is serious business.
All right. Go ahead.
You can start all this stuff up Monday when I'm there, okay?
I can't wait.
Listen, on Friday, July 3rd, 1863, the final day of the Battle of Gettysburg was underway. It started at about 4:30 in the morning, and at 8:30, sniper fire began, and 20-year-old Jenny Wade was shot by a stray bullet in her sister's kitchen while she was making biscuits for Union soldiers. She was the only civilian killed in that battle. At 1 o'clock that afternoon, the Confederates started their cannon fire. The Union side retaliated, and that went on for 2 hours of cannon fire back and forth. And then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, General George Pickett began his famous Pickett's Charge, and 15,000 Confederate soldiers walked straight into cannon and musket fire. At 4 o'clock, General Armistead and 200 men reached the stone wall, but they were repelled, and 10,000 soldiers were killed in that attack by the Confederates. And so more than 50,000 Union and Confederate soldiers were killed in that three-day battle at Gettysburg. And Mike and Mark, I want to say this. In 1967, I toured the Gettysburg battlefield, and there are many Confederate and Union soldier statues there, and I sincerely hope that nobody tries to desecrate that place by trying to tear down any of those statues. And finally, I just want to mention this, that my sermon at 9 o'clock Sunday morning on gospel preaching will feature the tragic love story of Jenny Wade and a Union soldier by the name of Jack Skelly that ended at the Battle of Gettysburg, and I hope people will watch that sermon.
All right.
Thank you very much, Dave. Brother Dave, got to bring the message on Sunday. And he now has told us about it. Well, last night, I was going to tell you something. Did you get a chance to see the paper last night?
I did not.
I'm talking about the Downtown
Yeah,
English
I did not.
newspaper. They had Tom Jr. He's in charge.
Yeah.
He and Preston, the brothers.
Yeah.
Tom Jr. did I thought a wonderful column about some of the things along our main thoroughfares that
Maine Delaware.
really need to be taken care of. You know what I mean? Really need to be taken care of. And on that, he and I are in total agreement. There's problems. If we want to, you've been gone for a little while.
Have you, though? Have you been gone?
In a sense, I have been, but in a much more real sense,
I haven't.
I haven't been. I've been around, but
Does it bother
Not
you
day in,
when you
day
come
out.
back? You can go away and come back and see things in a different light.
sure. Yeah.
Does it bother you that I know you're a Geef guy, but I mean you got Fairfield roots, my friend. Doesn't it bother you to see some of the lack of care?
Yeah.
And it could be resolved. It could be handled, and that's what this municipal court might be about. Don't you think?
Well,
With any luck.
At least partly.
hopefully
Yeah.
it will have some teeth.
We've got work to do,
Yeah.
and we have the bucket of bunk.
Oh boy. Which one do we get?
We'll see. Oh, it's sitting by the dock of the bay.
I was worried.
I've not heard this one.
Sitting on the bucket of bunk,
Yep. That's perfect.
talking about all kinds of junk.
That rains.
Mike and Mark will be here. They'll have a lot
coming
of
from a guy who
different
wore a shirt
guests
backwards
here. Yeah,
Inside out, too.
we're just
Oh, yeah.
sitting on the bucket of bunk, talking about all kinds of junk.
You know, there's
Did you know that rhymed?
yeah.
Bunk and junk.
Sitting on
I
the
have also
bucket
not heard this one
of bunk.
before, because normally I'm gone at this time. This is not bad.
Coffee.
I gotta be honest with you. I can't feel a tag on this shirt, so I don't think I'm responsible for it being inside out or backwards.
Told you, it looked
It's-
better before.
It is on the outside.
Looking in.
I got a text from my wife that said, "Don't talk about your underwear."
We just did. We just broke it.
Yeah. Birthdays
Touch and go.
today.
Touch and go.
Johnny Lee is 74 today. You young guys, probably have no idea.
Who?
Johnny
Lee.
Yeah, he looking for love.
Looking for Love, 1980,
And
big hit.
What was
Oh,
another
Jeff.
hit?
That
Come
was
on.
it.
What was one of his other hits?
Gee, I don't know.
Cherokee Fiddle.
That was his.
Yeah.
Oh, Cherokee Fiddle. I've heard that one.
You're going to sound a little bit like Rita O'Reilly. Bach.
Ah, Bach.
What does that even mean?
Lee worked 10 years with Mickey Gilley. That's how he got into the movie Urban Cowboy. That's where the song Looking for Love took off and became a #1 hit.
did.
You know, he was married. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm
He's
concerned.
worried that I was going to knock over my coffee.
I'm in the line.
And
of fire.
get,
Wouldn't
would
be the
take
first time.
Quite the blow to
I
knock
know.
that thing over.
a pretty big pool of, a little grog there. Highlander grog. Anyway, between 82 and 84, he was married to somebody that you millennials wouldn't know about either. Her name was Charlene Tilton
Really?
from Dallas. Johnny Lee was married to her.
Wow.
The show
for 2
Dallas
years.
or
Yes.
the town?
No. The show Dallas.
Okay, yeah.
And then he came out on some bad luck after he divorced her, or
Yeah.
she divorced him, probably is the
Yeah.
way it was.
Well, that's Dallas.
Yeah. He married a woman. He divorced her. She had a problem with prescription painkillers. She died. They had a kid. He died of a drug overdose. You see the pattern here?
Yeah.
Anyway, fall of 2008, he began performing regularly in Branson, and he's been there ever since.
Probably at Mickey Gidley's club in Branson.
And he was down in McLeansboro last year.
Yeah, he
if I
was.
wasn't mistaken.
Yep.
All right. Jan Smithers is 71 today
Bailey Quarters from WKRP.
in Cincinnati. 1978 to 1982, she was on the show. First reached the public eye as a teenager when she was featured in a March 1966 cover of Newsweek on a motorcycle.
Really?
And she was married to James Brolin. That's Babs' husband now.
Yeah.
Babs being Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand. Yeah.
Anyway, Bailey Quarters, Jan Smithers is living in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. She lives there during the year, and she has only been seen. 6 years ago, she came back for a cast members reunion. Hasn't been seen much since. 71 years old today.
Well, she can't come back. She got a quarantine for 14 days if she comes back from Nova Scotia now.
That would probably detour trips.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is 58 today. You guys know him, don't you?
Of course.
Yeah, about this tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about yay tall.
Off center teeth. Yeah.
Well, let
You
me tell you
good man.
something. His movies are worth over $10.1 billion worldwide.
He's had some really good ones.
Highest paid actor in the world right now, worth
Wow.
$570 million.
Wow.
Man.
No kidding. How about that?
He's started acting in the early 80s. Remember his first big hit?
Yes.
The right moves?
It was
Nope.
Risky Business.
Risky
Risky
Business.
Business was the one that got
Really?
him the
Risky
fame.
Business was before all the right moves?
Yep. Risky
I didn't know
Business
that.
in 83. 86 was Top Gun. And, of course, they're going to have a sequel to that coming back. Top Gun Maverick, which was supposed to come out this spring, but because of
Yeah.
all
They
the-
pushed it back
Pushed
to
back.
December. I think I'm going to disagree. I
All right.
think all the right moves was before Risky Business.
But was that his breakthrough?
Well, that was his first. That was his movie. So you know what? He got to make a movie. I would call that a breakthrough. Because
All right.
he wasn't making
Let's
movies
say-
before.
We're going on with the bunk of the bunk. We're not going to argue about that. So here it is.
83, same year.
Big.
Oh, okay.
I loved him in Rain Man.
Yeah.
I really liked him in the 4th of July. And one of my favorites of all time was A Few Good Men.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No, that was a good
For
one.
sure.
There's that 30 seconds with Jack Nicholson.
You,
The
You
best.
can't handle it.
handle
The
the
best.
truth.
Absolutely the
Incredible.
best. He's married. He was married. He has been married.
Well, he's been married to several.
Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes. He's got 3 kids, 2 of whom were adopted during his marriage to Kidman. The other, a biological daughter he had with Holmes. He is an outspoken advocate for the Church of Scientology.
Forgotten about that.
Yep.
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 July 3rd, U.S. Civil War Battle of Gettysburg. Guess what?
It's like he knew.
Dave Ray already has
Might
schooled
say
us
this
on that.
show is rigged.
Ugh.
Eh.
You might.
What did he? You think Dave Rigg reported on that?
No.
His tone of voice indicated.
He went and visited in 1967, he said.
I know, but you
There's
think
no
he was
way he
there to
reported on it
report on
originally.
the-
Nah, the
on
dates
the
don't match up.
You know, I've found in my life a complete knowledge of the Civil War makes you very sexy in the eyes of women. You know what I mean? If you can,
I
just
don't.
start-
It's been a fun show, guys.
you can just start talking, off the top of your head about, Bull Run, or
Manassas. You know.
Antietam.
Next thing you know, you're gonna have a couple ladies around you. Maybe you ought to think about that, Dave. Anyway, Abbott and Costello debuted on radio in 1940. Jackie Robinson became the first African American to be put into the Baseball Hall of Fame on this date in 1962. In music news, The Doors released a song, Light My Fire, in the United
Oh, yeah.
States.
Yep.
And in 71, Jim Morrison of The Doors died in Paris at the age of 27, likely a heroin overdose. Question of the day. You know, Colin's here. Colin with 2 L's is here. The Carnaby Square. And by the way, Carnaby Square is closed
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
So you better grab your stuff today.
Yeah. Better
Right.
grab that 4th of July garb
You know,
today.
Colin, you know about Carnaby Square?
I know plenty about it. It's the
What
fashion
could you
leader.
tell? It's the fashion.
It's the fashion leader of Fairfield, of course.
For 40 years.
40 plus, right?
40 plus.
How about that? I have gotten many a gift there for my mother and wife alike.
He's perfect on these spots.
I know.
I mean, there's a touch of sincerity in his voice.
I literally walk in there having no idea what I would like.
And Christy comes through.
Exactly.
Bing!
And she says, "I think here's what you got for her last time. This would complement it very nicely. It would go perfectly. It's the same style." And I mean, I'm in and out of there in 10 minutes.
And you look good with the missus, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And can you put a dollar figure on that? No, you can't.
No.
You can't.
Literally priceless.
The
I mean, you can
Carnaby's-
put a dollar figure on the
it's
stuff
not
you
literally,
buy, but like,
Not the advice.
no.
The Carnaby Square question of the day: which company consistently has the best television commercial? We're going to be talking about that with Jeff Vaughn. Colin Dunn's here, and just us old guys, too. We'll talk about it coming back on Morning Coffee.
At Uniquely Rustique, they have everything you need to keep your kid from getting brain drained this summer. Workbooks, flashcards, travel games, and more. And while you're shopping for the kids, make sure to check out their selection of decor for your home and garden. Don't forget, teachers, at Uniquely Rustique, they have what you need to prepare your room for the year ahead. Uniquely Rustique is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 3. Find them online and like them on Facebook.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
As a financial advisor, I'm well versed in the best practices of financial planning, but as a local, I'm familiar with the same unique challenges you face every day. I know the importance of not only understanding your goals, but also you, as an individual, as a business owner, and as a family. Hi, I'm Luke Carl with F&B Asset Management, and I'm proud to be working in my hometown, investing back into the community that contributed to my success, and I'm committed to helping you with yours. Call us at 842-2109 today. F&B Asset Management, helping you realize your financial goals.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when 21-year-old Tiger Woods roared to a record 12-shot victory at the Masters?
To win a major by 21, I thought I would do it by 22 or so. So I kind of beat my own expectations.
50 years after Jackie Robinson's debut, Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig told a Shea Stadium crowd,
Number 42, from this day forward, will never again be issued by a major league club.
36 million TV viewers saw Ellen DeGeneres finally come out with it.
Why can't I say the word? I mean, why can't I just say I'm gay?
The first wave of those Tamagotchi electronic pets landed in the toy stores. And here's what we heard on the radio.
There's a secret God. For you I will into me. Say you will be there.
Okay, when did we first hear all this? The answer and a piece of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Summer is open, and Lowe's is home for the 4th of July. We're making backyards everywhere the best place to be this holiday, and we're starting from the ground up. Get 5 bags of premium mulch for $10. And for a finishing touch, get select annuals hanging baskets, 2 for $10. This year, we're home for the 4th. Visit Lowe's and make it the best it can be. Valid through 7/8 in-store only while supplies last. Selection varies by location, U.S. only, excluding Alaska and Hawaii.
Napa know-how.
At Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers, get a $25 prepaid Visa card when you get any Napa Automotive battery. It's the best deal for some of the best batteries from some of the best car people around. But we might be a little partial. Anywho, pick up any Napa Automotive battery and save $25. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa Know-How.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers while supplies last. Offer ends 8/31/20.
April 1997.
Sean Colvin and Sonny Came Home, the top song of April 1997. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
Today, this drink isn't just a drink. It might be the first McDonald's drink you're having at McDonald's again. It might be the first dose of caffeine you're having back at the regular time. Or it might just be the first drink you're having with your 3 closest friends, even if they're a little less close. Whatever this order is for you, McDonald's will be here to take it.
Stay cool with an icy Minute Maid slushie. Get a large blue raspberry, fruit punch, or all-new pink lemonade for just $2. Or get any size soft drink for just $1. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Peace, love, and Carnaby fashion. We're celebrating the good old red, white, and blue. Check out their new Multiples Heartland group and take 10% off any red item. Many unadvertised in-store specials too, including all dresses 25% off. Wishing you a safe and fun Independence Day. Fly your flag, back the blue, and first responders. Shop early this week. Carnaby will be closed Saturday, July 4th.
We're back on Morning Coffee. Colin Dunn here, as well as Jeff Vaughn and the old guy across the board here. Question was, which company consistently has been the best television, had the best television commercials? Carnaby Square question of the day. 2,600 people reached, and I think there's a consensus. First of all, you guys get a chance. What do you think?
Geico, Budweiser. And I love the commercials with Charles Barkley, Spike Lee, and Samuel Jackson
during the NCAA tournament.
NCAA tournament. I love those. Yes. And I don't even know what they're advertising, but I love them. I think it's a hotel chain, isn't it? But I'm not sure.
Capital One? Is it Capital One?
Yeah, it's Capital One.
That's
You're
not
right.
a hotel chain.
You know, I was just...
it is. You can use your Capital One card
that's right,
to check
Jeff.
into a hotel.
The tie-in.
Carnaby Square will not be closed on Monday, according to what I got on
Yeah, we got a news sounder on.
I thought
here
Christy told me.
Carnaby will not be closed on Monday. I thought I heard Mark say that.
Oh, well, now we know. Not closed on Monday.
That's right.
You can go and
thought for sure.
Well, this is from somebody who should know.
A reliable source.
Okay,
All
Carnaby will be open on Monday.
Sources confirmed.
So here we go. Question of the day, and you guys nailed it. Allstate is one of them. That's Mayhem.
Yeah.
Right. And those are great. But I was sitting the other day and I watched the ad, one of the ads for Geico, and I mean, that marketing team, they're on fire.
They know what they're doing.
It's unbelievable the kind of stuff that they put out. The Marco Polo thing, I laugh out loud
yeah,
every time I see it.
that one's one of the best recent ones.
Fantastic. The clogging upstairs. Rats in the next room. Oh, they're just
the woodchuck. Is that
That's
Geico?
the woodchuck too.
Yeah, woodchuck farmer. Yeah.
Budweiser here. The love Clydesdales. Progressive. I don't particularly like Flo.
No, she
not a fan.
Annoys me to no end.
Old.
Yeah,
kind of starting to get a little old.
And that's I think the appeal of Geico is that they've switched their sort of line of humor over the years.
They still use the gecko. I'm done with the gecko as well.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's we have the same favorite. I'm
that?
sure.
What's that?
It's the Real Men of Genius.
Bud Light
it's old.
presents.
Oh yeah.
Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of
The
Genius.
Doritos commercials are pretty good.
Yes, they are. They were good in the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. With
I remember the one
logo. Right? I don't really like those. Logo goes here or whatever. We're a logoless chip.
Yeah.
I don't.
No. I'm talking about the gunfight one with Sam Elliott.
Yes.
Oh, the Old Town Road.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
was
where his mustache danced.
Well, I got a lot of Geicos here on the response.
There's a shocking lack of Bud Light. I'm frankly amazed.
Farmers Insurance.
It said it has.
Oh, yeah,
though.
those are
Farmers
the-
Insurance are good, pretty
enough.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one that says people still watch commercials.
Okay,
You can
well.
fast forward through them if all you do is record things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nationwide.
They're on your side.
On your side.
Well, that's good enough because you remember that, right?
Yeah.
I also like Limu, Emu, and Doug.
You like Limu?
Shout
Emu?
out to Ken Odie.
I do like Limu
And Doug.
and Doug. Subaru.
The one with the key, though, is priceless.
Yeah, it just-
where you accept the key to the city and it puts it on it.
That
Now
is
we've got to get back to work.
Yeah.
Planks all the way down.
Well, anyway, we have consensus.
Yeah.
We have Geico and Budweiser. And I just want to remind you, and please, during this holiday weekend, if you're having problems with your HVAC, the guy to call is Brian Reitnauer. Reitnauer Heating and Air Conditioning. They'll be more than happy to come out 24 hours a day. Brian Reitnauer is the guy when it comes to geothermal as well as your traditional furnace and air conditioning units. You can call Brian at 618-214-2593. Tell him you heard about him on Morning Coffee. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking to the national president of the Ruritans, who's dropping by for a visit for a few minutes. We'll be back on Morning Coffee after this.
Make a big bang this 4th of July with the best price and quality fireworks in the Tri-State for 40 years. TNT Black Hat Fireworks. Check out the 500 Grid Case, Redneck Ruckus, Bad to the Bone, and the big hit Mob Boss. Also Zombie Blaster, Night Walkers, Color Bombs, and Excalibur Reloadables. For the kids, Snap Pops, Snakes, Smoke Balls, and Neon Sparklers. Follow us on Facebook, TNT Sporting Goods and Black Hat Fireworks, East Mount Carmel, Indiana. Open 8:38, 37 days a week. Now accepting debit and credit cards too. Just cross that bridge into East Mount Carmel, Indiana, and follow the signs.
Have you heard? All Sierra HPC clinic sites have made some changes. We will be offering sports and school physicals at no out-of-pocket cost. And it gets even better. School physicals will include vaccinations at no out-of-pocket cost for both new and established patients. Call 1-833-209-0498 to schedule your appointment at any of our 11 Sierra HPC clinic sites throughout southern Illinois.
Jerome here from Main Street Shop in Fairfield. Just look at all those skags. I think spotting skag Morse could be the new slug bug game. Be like, there's one, pow! Skag people are happy people, and I'll bet right now there are a lot of people glad they got their skags, real glad. So if you're sitting in your yard up to your eyeballs in grass, come see us. We have a skag for you too. Get happy. We are Main Street Shop in Fairfield. Wow, zoom!
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't want to make a trip to the bank? With free mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone and deposit it into your account anytime, from anywhere, all with PNB To Go mobile banking. Deposits are as easy as tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank, making it easy to bank from anywhere. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back on Morning Coffee, very, very fortunate and honored to have the national president of Ruritan, Linward Hedgepeth. And thank you very much for coming and visiting the area here on this holiday weekend. And thank you for taking a few minutes to talk to us.
Thank you for having us. We're happy to be here.
Can you
Excited.
tell us a little bit? I mean, most people in this area know all about Ruritan, but if you could crystallize the meaning and the purpose of Ruritan for us.
Well, Ruritans is the pillar of any community. I always say that Ruritans is the best kept secret in the community, but we are there to spread fellowship, goodwill, and community service. It's a wonderful family to belong to. It's not as widespread as we would like it to be. We'd like everyone to be a Ruritan. They're loving people, and they really care for their community.
I know they do a great job in this area.
Certainly. And you're far away from home.
Yes, quite a bit.
Where are you from?
That is Rougemont, the way it's pronounced, North Carolina. That's right outside of Durham. We're north of Durham. And just for a landmark, we're right near the Research Triangle Park, which houses Duke University, North Carolina State and UNC Chapel Hill.
I can tell you something. Over here on my right side is one of the great Duke fans in Jeff, Illinois. Maybe the only.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. So
my father and me.
They love Coach K, and they live and die with that basketball team every year.
And he's got on the right blue this morning.
He sure does.
Always.
And the shirt is on
Always.
inside. There's a story there. It's on the right side and backwards. I came to work today with my shirt inside out and backwards. So there's been a lot of levity associated with that. Sir, what your term? How long is it as the president?
The term is 1 year as president.
What are your goals?
Well, my goals has changed quite a bit. We started off in one area, but with the pandemic, we've had to make a change. The goal now is to make sure that we measure up with technology, that we become efficient at meeting without face-to-face meetings, that we can manage our organization from afar. In the past, we always had our face-to-face meetings, but now we learned that that's not always possible. So we've been in the deep, practicing Zoom and Microsoft Teams and
Haven't we
other
all?
things to get our business going on a regular basis. And the leadership has been wonderful. Our advisory team, executive team has been meeting on a weekly basis just to manage all the things that must be managed throughout the year. Our leadership, for instance, and we have to train our leaders, so we've had to adapt and go to PowerPoint and videos and update our website so that everybody can get that training, and you can just go on. The pandemic has taught us a lot.
Well, let me tell you this. In this area, this part of southeastern Illinois, Ruritans are the pillar of what we're about. They represent our values, and they're very, very important to the fabric of our community.
I am impressed. We knew quite a few of the members here in Illinois from seeing them at our national events, but to come and see them and visit their clubs and see them at work and see the folk that are actually taking off work to come to spend an hour just to kind of bring us up on what's going on in Illinois, I am impressed. They're the same Ruritan family we have in North Carolina or Tennessee or Virginia. They're loving folk, and we really appreciate what they're doing.
We appreciate you, and we appreciate the time that you've taken to be with us and your lovely wife, and thank you for being in the area. We're honored that you took the time to come by the radio station. We're talking with Linward Hedgepeth, the Ruritan National President. Thank you, sir. We know you need to be on your way, and thank you for the time you spent with us.
Thank you for having us, and if you're ever in Durham, stop by. We'll take it to a Duke.
Well,
absolutely.
This guy here will do that.
Sold.
We'll
I'll
take
go
a
back
break.
with you.
Back with more morning coffee after this.
Today is the final day of the Grunman Shoes Vincennes Red, White, and Boot Sale, where work boots start as low as $99.99. Big sale till 6 o'clock tonight at Grunman Shoes, 906 North 7th Street, Vincennes.
Show your patriotic pride and upload your red, white, and blue photos for a chance to win 4 tickets to Holiday World. Upload your pictures today at WFIWradio.com.
Freedom Festival 2020. It's fun for the whole family.
It's fun for the whole family.
At Lark Ranch in Lagodi, weekends July 4th through July 18th. Acres and acres of family-friendly fun. Enjoy over 20 attractions, many brand new rides.
Enjoy bungee jumping on
Air Extreme, kid-friendly zip lines, farm animals, panning for gold, huge slides, and so much more. So much more. Each day enjoy food trucks, fair food, and live music each evening. Freedom Festival will be open Fridays and Saturdays from 4 to 11. It's time to get out and celebrate. Admission is just $15 for unlimited fun. Bring your entire family to the Lark Ranch Freedom Festival in Lagodi, Indiana. It's absolutely worth the trip. Check out Lark Ranch on Facebook for directions and more information.
At Jackie's Hidden Treasures, you never know what you'll find. Pick up a certificate at the Big Deal Store for incredible savings. There's always something new at Jackie's Hidden Treasures on the Square in Sisney.
All right. Now that was nice. It was a nice little visit, don't you think?
Well, the Rurtons do some great work.
They do great work, and they're from those folks that were with them were from up in
from Jeff.
Yeah,
they are members of the Jeff Roosin Club.
And
People that I grew up, seeing at Frontier Days all the time. They're just as ingrained in my memory as anything from childhood.
Why do you
how
think
seamlessly Colin has transitioned into this show today
know.
has just been incredible. But just real quick, with the Carnaby Square and now with his
the fashion leader,
they. The Rurtons did interview with Tom for a community connection. That'll be on Monday with a little bit more in-depth look about what they're doing and what their goals are.
Are you guys ready to place some bets?
No.
I don't gamble.
Well, you better get ready.
Are they going to open it back up?
New Jersey, Colorado, and New Hampshire have now legalized betting on the Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating contest.
I want to know the line on Joey Chestnut.
He's the favorite to win.
What, like minus 180
he won
or something?
last year, downing 71 dogs and buns in 10 minutes.
Wait, I tell you what, last night downtown here, Double D had 63.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna step up for Tom here because Tom always mentions this. While Double D's intake is legendary, the speed, according to Tom, the speed isn't there. So it's not so much a matter of 63 dogs, in however many
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, but more a matter of 200 dogs in 3 hours. It's
he has to think about it as he's doing it.
Yeah. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
He's got to take a picture and post it on Facebook.
Wait a minute.
Actually,
breaking
we have
news.
Breaking news. Obviously, this was from one of our good friends who works at Carnaby Square. Okay? Now, she's texting me, even though she works there, obviously I do not know as much as you think I do. Carnaby is closed on Monday.
All right.
You were right from the beginning.
I stand corrected.
You stand correct.
Yeah.
That's all right. There you go. So I'm sorry for the misinformation. They're
but
closed
it's still
on
the
Monday.
fashion leader.
Without a doubt.
That changes nothing.
Well,
and it is still 40 plus years.
And they are fantastic.
Have you guys, did you see at all the Netflix show on Epstein?
Oh no,
haven't had a chance to see it.
You got to
yet.
see it.
No. Haven't been sad enough to see
it. Well, it's a very interesting story, and of course, he died allegedly taking his own life in a jail cell. Well, the lady that is alleged to have set up all of his liaisons, has been caught in New Hampshire. She was in France, where they thought she would stay because France does not allow people to be extradited. So that's why they thought she was in France. But she apparently
Maybe she was in France, New Hampshire.
No, she was in New Hampshire.
Is that like Paris, Illinois?
She may not have been extradited, but she was a little dided.
She is. Is she now known as, because she was in France for a while? Is she now the liaison-ette?
No, she wasn't.
Liaison.
What's her name? How do you say her name?
Giselle Maxwell.
Giselle? That's pronounced Giselle?
It is.
Yes, it is.
That's.
I know.
Yeah, take that, Jeff.
That's the wrong spelling of
take
Giselle.
That. What is it? G-H-I-S?
Ghislaine. That's what it says here. But I know it's Giselle.
Ghislaine.
But I know
Ghislaine.
it's Giselle. I mean, we're friends. I shouldn't say that. We're friends.
Wow.
Watch out.
Mike Dreeth, who puts his clothes on backwards and inside out, knows Giselle Maxwell. All right.
Never in a million years would I have guessed Giselle. Never.
It is.
Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, it's just that's
wouldn't.
an incredible spelling.
Cardinals. Good news.
Oh, so
What's the
happy
good
about
news?
this.
I'm
Field of
glad that they're
Dreams
going to be in the
game.
Field of Dreams.
Oh, yeah.
You did it yesterday
Yeah.
on your sports
August 8th, I believe.
against the Yankees. That's got to be televised.
No.
doesn't it?
It's the White Sox,
It's
isn't
the
it?
White Sox.
Oh,
not
they
the
sub
Yankees.
for the Yankees.
Yeah.
It was going to be Yankees Red Sox, right?
No, it was going to be Yankees White Sox.
Oh.
But because of the schedule this year,
Yep.
the Yankees are not playing the White Sox.
It's all within the Central.
Yeah.
The Midwest. Perks. Midwest perks.
I got to ask,
First
that dog you've got? I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Creature.
What's the name of the dog?
Creature.
That creature that you have.
Yeah.
The hairless dog.
The chupacabra.
Is that what they call it? It's a.
I have no
it's
idea.
it's a hairless dog, as far as I'm
It's
concerned.
a chupacabra.
Does he get nervous about fireworks?
I don't know.
Well, he's going to learn
We'll see.
tomorrow.
He sleeps through a lot of things.
Basset hounds doesn't bother them at all.
I
Your
am-
dogs? Any of your dogs?
Don't have dogs.
bother?
Now, let me tell you about this dog.
I can barely feed myself.
All right? This dog,
Yeah.
I can yell at him. He'll be sleeping. Come on, let's go. Come on. He's sleeping, and I go, come on, it's time to go to bed. Let's go. We're going to bed. And he won't move.
Okay.
You got to go in there and physically,
You think it's
wake
a
him
hearing
up.
thing? Because that's exactly
Yeah.
what happens to me.
But let me
Sounds
tell
familiar
you
to
this.
me.
If you walk in, open the door with a bag of food,
It must be the smell.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
I've got 2 tips for you. Run a fan.
Oh, that will
A
cover
loud
the-
fan. That'll cover that's one thing.
Oh, if your dog's okay, yeah.
And the second one is take them for a long walk during the day before the fireworks that night.
So they sleep.
That
Tire them out and give them white
and
noise.
that keeps
Okay.
from them getting nervous and messing on the floor.
Ooh.
So
Don't want
anyway.
that to happen. I don't even go there. I had a good story about that, but I'll tell you later about that story.
You're not
okay?
going there, huh?
No, I'm not. All right, let's see here. Let me see if there's anything else that I think must be told now and not held till Monday. Jeff, anything going on in your life while I do that? You're going to be
Oh, that
gone
was
for a week and a
serious.
half. Oh, by the way.
What's your plans for the
for a
4th
week
of
and a half
July
off.
weekend? What are you going to do?
Yeah, so on Sunday, assuming things continue along their current course, on Sunday I'll ride up to Muncie, Indiana with old Colin there.
1 L or 2?
I think he'll be taking both with him.
Okay.
Yikes.
And
both L's, that is.
And yeah, gonna help him move in a week to a new house in Muncie, but in the interim, just relax a little bit, try and enjoy not being around news.
Us?
No, you're fine.
I thought he was going to say not being around you.
No, try and not be around the news cycle any, and try and decompress some. And
Here's the
try
thing.
and enjoy it.
I am willing to predict this. Okay?
All right.
I'm going to be willing to predict by the end of next week, there will be a rampant rumor in this community that I fired Jeff Vaughn. By the end of next week, and then
It won't be by the end of next week.
Then when he takes the next 2 days off of the week after,
He'll really be fired.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Dreeth and Vaughn locked horns.
it all
Dreeth
started when
told-
I told him his shirt was inside out.
I thought I was helping him out, but man.
Grab your Reese's and get out of here.
That's deeply upsetting.
Yikes.
Even to this day. I did enjoy your guest on Tuesday, though. Old Denny Reese. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. It's Reese. How about that?
Funny how that works.
It all
It's incredible.
depends where you're from.
It doesn't, though. It's Reese's
It does
regardless.
Depend where you're from.
There are several, as you know, as his friend. There are several
case
hot
in point.
buttons.
Case in
Oh,
point.
yes.
You ever had
Case-
cran grape juice?
No.
It's really good.
Case in point.
Watch
Indiana, it's Lagodi.
Yes.
In Illinois, it's Logoti.
Okay, that has nothing to do with Reese's, though.
It's the same spelling.
I got to tell you, it's Lagodi for me, no matter which state I'm standing in.
You know, Southern Illinois.
That's all Lagodi to me.
It's
I know Cairo
right?
and Cairo. Here's the thing.
And Cairo.
Reese is a name.
Yeah,
Reese.
It's not Reese Witherspoon in Illinois and Reese Witherspoon in Indiana.
He's got a
That's
point.
not how it works.
Well, you know.
I concur.
No, this is Reese's as in.
It belongs to Reese.
It belongs
Yes.
to Reese.
Possessive. That's why the apostrophe is there. Reese
Reese's.
apostrophe S.
In the commercials, when you have Will Arnett saying, "Sorry, not sorry, Reese's," like it's Reese's. He doesn't say Reese's. He says Reese's.
We could do a whole hour on this.
I have,
He
and
has.
it hasn't stuck.
He is.
All right, so Colin, are we at a point where we need to get
Tell
into?
us what you really think.
Anyway, by the end of
Yeah.
next week.
It
Let me
will
put it-
be
saying.
Reese's.
by the end of next week, people will say, "I heard him arguing on the radio."
Yeah.
That was the beginning of the falling out.
Yeah. He took his Reese's and he went home.
Dreeth told
I'm actually
him to get
leaving a
out.
stack in there. Yes.
So anyway,
You
that's
know-
what's
you
going to
know-
happen next week.
We might agree with you more on that if you would share. a Reese's?
I can't share a Reese's. No one can. They don't exist. I would give you a Reese's happily.
All right.
Okay, Colin, what do you got,
What do you
buddy?
got for us,
I know,
Colin?
what would be
Colin
the
with two
general
L's,
category?
What do you got for us?
The general category is the Declaration of Independence. What else?
I can handle
and
that.
a symbolic number of 13 questions. We'll try to get
13
through them.
questions.
Yes. Okay. Question 1.
Mhm.
In the famous scenario, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, the story of Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, how many lanterns were hung in the tower of the Old North Church? So how many lanterns in Old North Church?
Right.
Question 2.
That's a trick question.
Who wrote the poem Paul Revere's Ride? Which has a lot of inaccuracies, by the way. Question 3.
Giraffe. No, I'll go ahead. I'm sorry.
Giraffe? Is that? Question 3. On July 2nd, 1776, the Second Continental Congress voted on the motion to declare independence. 12 of the 13 colonial delegations voted in favor of the motion. Which colony abstained from the voting? Question 4. On July 9th, 1776, after a public reading of the Declaration by George Washington himself in front of a crowd at City Hall in New York City, a group of patriots tore down a nearby statue of whom?
Oh, okay.
Question 5. In what city was the Declaration signed?
Okay.
6. How many delegates signed the Declaration?
Yeesh.
Right? Yeah.
I couldn't get beyond John Hancock. I can't. It was too big, and I can't remember the rest of them. Go ahead.
7. Who was the oldest signer of the Declaration?
Okay.
Question 8. How many future presidents signed the Declaration?
Okay.
Question 9. Where is the Declaration currently housed?
Ooh, I've got that one.
Okay. As if you didn't have the other ones. Question 10. After the bombing of Pearl Harbor, the Declaration and other precious founding documents were relocated temporarily and safely, stored where?
I think I know that.
Okay. Question 11. Everyone knows, like you mentioned, that John Hancock signed his name the largest at the bottom of the Declaration. What position did he hold in the Second Continental Congress?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Question 12. I'm calling audible here. Question 12. Shortly after the end of the Revolutionary War, the Second Continental Congress drafted and later approved what first Constitution of the United States of America? What was it called?
Mm-hmm.
And then question 13. Final one. What was the name of Nicolas Cage's character in the movie National Treasure?
Okay.
Well, you've got some good questions there, Colin. I'm going to give you the credit for that.
It was fun to write them.
Question, too.
Very fun.
We're gonna take a
yes,
bonus
and
today,
a
too,
bonus.
though. Oh, a
Of
bonus,
course,
too.
of
All
course.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh, you're going to give us a bonus? Or, that was
Radar
that's,
Weather
all right.
is sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Does your financial future depend on the performance of a single investment? In any type of market, allocating your investments among a variety of assets may help minimize risk. I understand the importance of asset allocation and can design a diversified portfolio based on your risk profile to help you attain your goals. For details, call me, Chris Conard, at 842-7855. That's 842-7855. Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast calling for sunshine today with a high of 90. Clear tonight, low 68. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 92. Sunny and 95 on Sunday. For Monday, sunny and 92. And the outlook for Tuesday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 90. Overnight low 71. Yesterday's high was 89. Currently, humidity at 67%. Winds are calm. Pressure at 30.01. 82 right now with mostly sunny skies here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar weather brought to you this morning by the Conard Financial Group.
All right, Colin, hit us with them.
All right. question 1 was, in the famous One If by Land, Two If by Sea story about Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, how many lanterns were hung in the tower of the Old North Church?
You say that's a trick question?
I think it is.
Well, why would it be a trick question?
I don't know.
It's just tricky.
I'm just thinking.
Then I'm going to say 2.
I'm going to say 1.
2 is correct.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2.
Two if by sea.
Right.
And on the opposite shore shall be.
Yeah.
Tom showed up.
Oh, good. Tom's here in the he's the peanuts today.
The lone member, lone wolf. Question 2: who wrote the poem Paul Revere's Ride? It was in like 1860 or 61. Jeff, take it away.
I thought it was Longfellow.
That is correct. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
When in doubt, always guess Longfellow.
That's right. Or Poe. Question 3. On July 2nd, 1776, the Second Continental Congress voted on the motion to declare independence. 12 of the 13 colonial delegations voted in favor. Which colony abstained from voting?
I'm going to say Rhode Island.
Is it New York?
That's what I'm thinking, New York.
New York is correct. And their reason for voting was, or for abstaining from voting, was not that they disagreed. They simply did not know the opinion of their constituents in the colony. Right. Question 4. On July 9th, 1776, after a public reading of the Declaration by George Washington, in front of a crowd at City Hall in New York City, a group of patriots tore down a nearby statue of whom?
I'll say King George.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
King George III. Correct. Question 5. In what city was the Declaration signed?
Philadelphia.
I thought Philly.
I was thinking Philly as well, but I could be wrong.
Philly. You got it.
Yep.
Independence Hall.
And they all went out for cheesesteaks afterwards.
That's right.
Cheesecake.
With the mustard.
No, cheesesteaks in Philly.
Cheesecake would have been better.
No mustard. Question 6. How many delegates signed the Declaration?
Is it with people and mustard?
24.
112, I think is what Tom
We've got 24. He said 12, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say 14.
Just 12.
14. Jeff?
Oh, 12 or 7. I'll go with 12.
56.
Chew.
So 12.
We were off.
I can get 12 and 7 in there somehow.
Sure.
Give
Yeah.
me a second.
Add them together and you're still under.
Right. Add another 6. Question 7. Who is the oldest signer of the Declaration?
Did Ben Franklin
I'm
sign
thinking Benjamin Franklin, wasn't it?
I don't even know if
Guesses
he signed
around? My delay is not indicating a wrong answer. I just want to wait for answers.
I thought it was Franklin.
It is. It is Ben Franklin.
Franklin.
Yes,
We
he
were right
was
on that.
70 years old.
Which is incredible.
Right?
That
For-
he was
for
that
that
old.
time.
Yeah. And doing all the stuff that he did.
It's not that old. Trust me.
For that time.
Okay, all right.
That's like 150. How many future presidents signed the Declaration?
I'm going to say 2.
Oh, gosh.
4.
0.
Ooh, tricky guess.
Tom said 0.
Jeff, guess?
3.
2 is correct. Could you name them?
How about Adams
Mm-hmm.
Which
and
Adams?
Jefferson?
That is correct.
Which Adams?
I said Adams.
It'd obviously be the OG
John
Adams, and not his...
Because his son was
Of
not
course.
born
and
yet.
not John Q.
I think everybody knows that, Mark.
Where is the Declaration of Independence currently housed?
It's with Nick Cage.
I'd say the Library of Congress. but
Yeah,
you go-
I'm thinking the Capitol.
Other guesses?
I'll stick with the Library of Congress.
I'm sticking with Nick Cage.
It is in the National Archives, which has its own building, the National Archives Museum.
Okay.
So
Right next to the Constitution and the Bill of Rights.
All right.
After the bombing of Pearl Harbor, the Declaration and other precious founding documents were relocated temporarily and safely stored where?
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox
I
is
thought
correct.
I was thinking that. That's
Good
wonderful.
work.
Yeah.
A very interesting story
Well,
on
because
that.
they wanted Mark to be close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
true.
Congratulations. Question 11. Everyone knows about John Hancock's famous signature at the bottom of the Declaration.
Mm-hmm.
What position did he hold in the Second Continental Congress?
He was secretary, wasn't he?
Boy, I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't think it'd be secretary, but I don't know. Off the top of my
I
head.
think he was an insurance man, first of all.
Yes. What'd you say, Tom?
Was he the president?
He was the president of the Second Continental Congress.
Son of a gun.
Yes. Shortly after the end of the Revolutionary War, the Second Continental Congress drafted and later approved what first Constitution of the United States of America? And there's a
term.
name for it. Yes.
Yeah.
An official title of the document.
Blows over my head.
How many words is it?
3.
It sounds like.
Is it the Articles of Confederation?
It is the Articles of
Good
Confederation.
job,
4.
Jeff.
Okay,
which was it was superseded later by obviously the Constitution of the United States.
No kidding.
And the final question: what was the name
Second
of
to last
Nicolas?
question.
Yes, what was the name of Nicolas Cage's character in the movie National Treasure?
Benjamin Franklin Gates.
That's right.
Gates, yep.
Unlike Benjamin Franklin Pierce. And the bonus question: which of the founding fathers did not have vocal cords?
I got this one. It's J.R. Raft.
J.R. Raft. That is correct.
He later became the CEO of Toys R Us.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, well, we've had way too much fun. And so it has to come to an end.
Yeah.
You can't be having that kind of fun.
So you got all those questions right, and he still can't pronounce Reese's right.
I don't know what the problem is with him.
He had to correct himself to the incorrect.
Coyote, have a good break, okay?
Bobcat?
Coyote.
Bobcat?
I've given you a new name.
What? Wait a minute.
right.
Wait a minute. What? What just happened?
We got to get
I just
out
gave
of
you another name.
here. Yeah.
All right. Colin, thank you.
He's
Thanks,
the Bob,
guys.
He's the Bob Coyote. He's the Bob-oat.
Later. Bye.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
All the important news here first. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, the station listened to, not just heard, 104.9 FM.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City, where there's everyday low prices on Serta, Ashley, Catnapper, and Benchcraft mattresses.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. More coronavirus restrictions are ordered in some states